Okay, and I think we are off and running.
Okay.
This guy right
You
here.
can start asking me a
Yeah,
question.
just to make sure. Oh,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Too full.
that one's up and running now.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, so do you need to ask questions?
No, you're needing to just ask me, and you don't even have, all you have to do is give me one word. I mean, it can be like health, it could be career, it could be whatever. Just give me one word. You don't have to give me an explanation.
Okay, I think right off the bat, the big word that we really need to know about is compass.
Oh, I don't even know anything about that, so I can't talk to you about that. I do know that I was given something in October, and that whomever was supposed to receive it would be calling me. I assume that's you, but I can't. Other than that, I know nothing else, so I can't help you.
Okay. It was given to you in October.
Yes.
That's interesting.
It was just mailed to me, asked me if I would consider keeping this, and that whomever was supposed to contact me would, and give me a password.
Oh, okay.
And that was you.
Who mailed it to you?
I got it from, I got it, I have a thing with names, I will tell you that right now, okay?
I understand completely.
And so I can't give you a name, except, God, it sounded like something off of a cartoon, but
Something off a cartoon.
that's not going to help you.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm sorry, names have always eluded me, only because people are not their real names. Some people are not. And I think it's because I see spirits behind people. And a lot of times you can be that from a past life. To give you an example, I had a neighbor that I could never remember his name, and I like nice-looking guys. And I couldn't remember his name. And finally one day I kept calling him Michael. And finally I said to him, is your name really Michael? He said, no, it's not. He said, it's Nick. I said, well, what does the name Michael mean to you? And he said, well, Michael's my dad's name on my mother's, says I take right after him. So apparently there was some energies there that was was much stronger than his name. Or it was his name in another life too. So people are not their names.
Okay.
I remember your name, Jeff, and I got his Alex. So your names I remembered, which is unusual. So your names are your names. Yes. So you can ask me anything. This is supposed to be a reading just for you personally. So that's all you're supposed to be asking me questions on.
Oh, just sort of more focused on me than our task.
That's right. This is just like a regular psychic reading that I do for anyone coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, where to begin?
Yeah, you've got a lot of interesting things going on in your life.
Could we start with the immediate future within the next week or so? In regards to, I don't want to say my itinerary, but the tasks that I have to do coming up within the next week. Is there any...
Well, I assume you're not going to be on the road traveling. I mean, because if you're talking about what you're going to be doing, you're going to be on the road traveling. I have a feeling that there's going to be some interesting things happening along your journey if you haven't had one already, because I do get a sense from you that you look for adventure anyway wherever you go. And I think that because of that, you're going to be invoking some adventure anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, but I need more personal stuff from you.
More personal?
Yeah, stuff that you want to know about more personally.
Okay. Well, could you point me in a certain direction? I've never had a reading before.
Like I said, you never have. I thought maybe you had been, because I didn't know if you had other readings from psychics before or not.
I have not.
You have not? Okay, so what you do, like I said, is you ask me a question about your family, your career, your health, your whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, something more personal.
Okay, well, let's go with family. That's big to me. Let's start there.
Let me also tell you, before I even get into that, maybe this woman I saw, the spirit that I saw pop up, and I can see spirits alive or deceased. Anybody in your energy is alive or deceased, and I can't always tell unless they talk to me. The alive people can't talk to me, the deceased can. So I can't tell which they are. You will know. But this woman that popped up, one of the spirits that or persons I asked to be here for you, was a woman. This is the first time that this person, somebody has appeared to me like this, but she came in and her hair is kind of blondish. Now, I don't know, I'm saying blonde, but I'm seeing it like it's been lightened, and I'm seeing it down about shoulder length, okay? Got some body and whatever to it. This is the interesting thing. When I was looking at face, so I could give you detail on it, I saw this woman in her 30s, very nice-looking woman, had her makeup applied very well, beautiful eyes, but then just in that instant, she automatically turned to the age 50 or 60. So there was aging then going on in her face. And I have never seen this with someone before. So this woman was about, I want to say, probably medium build, nice looking, dressed very nice, about 5'5", 5'6", around there in height. Do you know who that would describe? Anyone in your life you've ever encountered? Nice woman. I got the impression, though, that when I did see her, the face was changing, is that I might be picking her up at a young age with the 30, and she actually is in her 50s or 60s, because something very emotional happened at 30, and because of it, it kind of aged her and gave her, made her feel really bad about herself and what was going on with her. Ooh. You know who that is? Interesting.
Can't say I do off the top of my head.
No,
I would have to think about it.
Think about it, but it could be somebody that you either have interacted with yourself or somehow in your energy. It could be a mom, it could be an auntie, you know, a sister, anyone, even a girlfriend or whatever, but definitely in your energy. But like I said, it gave the impression that she went through some pretty rough stuff around the age of 30. And it kind of made her angry. It made her very sad and very angry too. Okay? And then there was a little boy there with her, but not necessarily with her, but next to her in this vision that I picked up. His hair was brownish. He was probably, I want to say like a medium light brown hair. And he was probably about 6 or 7 years of age. Thin build. He was just in the energy, and so this would either have to be you at this age, or it would have been someone that might even be older at this age that I'm getting at, or a son, or a neighbor kid, or someone that you would know. Young boy standing there. And generally when I get him at a younger age, it's because something very emotional happened to him. So it could be like an illness, an accident, a death, a divorce, a move, somebody taking something away from him, hurting him somehow. But I assumed that it was someone that's close around you because it was close to you and her standing there. But I don't know if they're related. Does that describe anyone you know? A brother?
It could be it sounds like it could either be my brother or myself.
I thought you.
Immediate impression, I guess it really could swing either way.
Yeah. So at that age, or around that age, which would be when I said about 7, what would that be? 1st or 2nd grade or something like that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So something back there was emotional to you.
Let's see, what was going on then? Oh, that's when, well, my dad was a pilot in the Air Force, and sort of during that time frame, immediately after my sister was born, he was gone for huge stretches of time. He was working he was on a project that we weren't allowed to know about. So as far as we knew, he was just out on TDY, but he was just gone for 6 months, and then we'd see him for 2 weeks, and then he'd be gone for another 6 months.
That was very emotional for you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Wow. It still bothers you somewhat?
No, it doesn't. Now that I know what was going on, I can understand it.
Okay.
So and it doesn't bother me. It just, at the time, it was